this config folder. All right, so I just copied the NPC that I had and just made a new copy of it to make the BookMobile. So that's all I did to make it easier. And ugh, correct me if I'm wrong, but the thought was to have an attacking lady with the blonde-haired lady, whichever one, I don't know which one you're referring to. And do you want the bus to be attacking as well? Or do we want to try to drop a bus that just lands someplace and it's like a physical bus but doesn't disappear? Drop a bus in our heads, okay. And then have the lady be mad, but the bus be salvageable. I'm not positive I can do that, but we can try. If not, we could have the bus try to attack us as well. And when you try to kill the bus afterwards, like we try to loot the bus, it would salvage parts. Kind of like she's running out of it, although no, she's not, and salvage the bus. Okay. And then you want the lady to drop books when she dies. That's the idea, yeah? That's the idea. It's a traveling bookmobile. For people who don't know, I'm advertising for right now, and I'm not paid for this. Please hold. Please hold. I need to show people. Book. If you guys have not seen this game, it's not available yet. It's not available yet. Okay? And I want it to be available like now. Right now. It's a tiny bookshop. And it's a little traveling bookmobile. And I want this game so badly. When it comes out, guys, we are playing the fuck out of it. It looks so cute. Okay. But this is on topic because I brought it up, not me. But like, trust me, I want this so bad. So bad. Anyway, okay. Now that I've book nerded out. So excited for this game. Yeah. I want it so bad. So there's that. Anyway, BookMobile. We're gonna call it BookMobile. This is just the mod info. So we're gonna spawn an angry librarian. Her BookMobile and drops books on deck. Okay. I don't think I need a buffs folder. Well, we might need buffs if we end up needing to put whatever. Okay. So do you know which zombie we want? Let's pull up the game. Real fast. Let's figure out which zombie we want. Let's figure out which zombie we want as the main zombie here. Let's do that. So, did we make you put another game on your wish list? Because you're welcome. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Me? Never. I have so many problematic games like this. Where it's like, oh, I want that game. Oh, I want that game. Oh, I want that game. And the problem with that is then you get game lists like this. That's what happens when that happens. All right. You just realize there's no nerd zombies? Oh my god. Besides like the lab zombie and like, that's probably the closest to a nerd, right? We're setting the horde number to max. We could on the server. Right now we're just making spawns, Kazrin. Right now we're just going into my test world so that we can like make the spawns and choose things. Later we will be going on the server, and if we want to change things, we can. You guess so? It's not quite good enough for you, huh? Hi, Zebby. Got here in time for the XML stuff. This one's Ug's spawn that she has won for doing lots of clips for me this month. So if you too want to have a spawn, do lots of clips for me, guys. Help me out. Obviously, have good moments. If you take random clips, they don't count. If it's like a random moment of like my music or something, I'm like, well, that's not it. But yeah. Okay. Alrighty, we want zombie. Arlene. Where did she go? Is she behind a tree? Over here. She's over here. So not this one. She's not our that's Arlene. Okay. Saw that. I'm bad at clipping. That's okay. That's fine. Even if you get close to the time, I count it. Like if there's something really close, like I get part of it, I count it. If I end up using it. If this is Darlene. Let's see. Arlene, Darlene. Hi, Z. Obviously, you know Mama. I don't think that's the one we want, though. Party Girl, you know. Screamer, you know. I can hear your stuff. He's like playing. He's playing. Neil's playing like something on his phone. I'm like, what are you doing? He's closing my door. That's what he's doing. Okay. So we've got. Those are probably the two. But I mean, obviously, you can put these guys in so you can see all your choices. Darlene, we have. Mama. Lab Zombie. That's female. Marlene. Who else? Is there any other female zombies? I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I don't remember. Okay. My latest one was just a random clip of someone walking around carrying poo from the Darkness Falls mods. I found it hilarious personally. There you go. There you go. All right. So, Ugh. Do you have a preference as to who? I'm leaning towards it not being the Screamer. That doesn't really make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. So, no to her. This is how we're voting. No to her. I don't feel like Mama's the right choice for this particular position, but I mean, she could be a librarian, but I don't think so. I don't think she's... I really don't think the party girl's the librarian sort. She doesn't feel right to me. Alright. So one of these... Who are we thinking about? This is the lab worker. I feel like she's not quite right, but she does have a hello, my name is. You know? So that's possible. Is the lady in the yellow dress not around anymore? Are you talking about Arlene? Is that the yellow? It's not yellow. These are the only other ladies left, if so. Besides Mama and the Screamer and the party girl. These are the closest we've got. No Karen? Mitten says no Karen. Are you sure? I don't know. She could make a lovely, lovely librarian. Look at all the pustules she's got going on here. Like, come on. So judgy. It was probably Arlene's old version. Probably. This is her now. She's lovely. She's lovely. Look, she's even got the librarian hairstyle. She might work. Her? Arlene. All right, we've chosen. We've chosen Arlene. I think so too. She makes sense. She makes sense. This one's too casual. She's definitely like, you know, just everybody's heads are rolling. Ooh, wee. Okay. Let's go. Let's make her. She feels right to me as well. She's the correct choice. So we want Arlene. I'm trying to think if there's anything we want to put on her head or on her chest or anything like that. I could try to put books on her hands, but it's going to be weird whenever she moves her hands. So it's going to look really strange. Probably not a good plan. I actually already have Arlene mostly in here. So I'm going to delete everybody else. Except maybe the crate. Although we'll probably just drop a normal book crate. Actually, we'll just drop a normal book crate. We won't go crazy with that. And that'll be in the game events file. So we'll do that later. This one we just don't want to add the buff. We don't need that. We do want to give her some health though. We want to give her some health. And we're pretty high up in level. We could probably handle something with quite a bit of health. We could make her bigger, taller, whatever. See, this is the problem with whenever we shut the door. The cat is scratching at the door. So Neil shut the door and now the cat's scratching. Even though the door is technically still open. It's not fully shut. 1 second. I opened it so they know that they can come in. Cats are funny. So I'm trying to see what we've got for, like, what does Grace have for health? Grace has 3,000. Cat scratch fever, pretty much. Pretty much. So Grace has 3,000. We could make her as strong as Grace. Like, that wouldn't be horrible. That's perfectly fine with me. She's a strong, independent woman. Okay. That's what we've got. Do we want to make her taller? So she's bossy. Like, she's bigger. We could make her bigger. We could make her hit harder as well. Right now, I have her as the feral. Just everything is the normal feral. We could make her hit harder. We could have her hit like a bear if we want to. If we want to. Or she just keeps coming. That's all. We've dropped probability. We don't care about that. We don't care about that at all because we're going to guarantee dropping. We'll give more experience there because she's going to be tougher. Let's see. Jump distance, pain. Okay, sure. But yeah, we can change the hand item. So this is what causes the damage. Right now she's just got the normal feral zombie one. We could do a bear. We could do a wolf. We could do something like that. Could be an option. Let's not call her NPC. We'll call her the librarian. So we'll call her. And we have to, so yeah, we have to decide on if we need her to hit harder. Maybe. So that's kind of on UG, but people can suggest things, what they think as well. All right, we wanted to spawn the librarian. This is just the game event. So we'll work on it a little bit. Spawn 1, add it to the group, BookMobile. So this is where I don't know if we can just drop in an object. Because spawn, because it would be like a zombie, it's a spawn, and I don't know if we can drop in an object. I don't know if we can. Wait for dead, and then we're going to have a crate, and we're going to have the crate be it'll be the book crate. There we go. So we'll do that. So that part will be good. You have no idea what this all is, but I'm here. Hi, Anna. So UGG won the raffle where you get like different. Each time somebody does a clip for me and I end up using it, whether it's on Twitch or TikTok or YouTube, your name gets put into like a drawing. And UGG had a lot this month, a lot. And she won a spawn. So Jenny won last month and got a drop for coffee. And then Waffles won the month before and has a ridiculous jumpy spidery exploding spiders spawn. And then before that, was that the first one? Might have been the first one. So we're trying to appreciate people who help me out with clips. So if you want to have a spawn, you too can clip for me and get a chance at that. Each clip that I keep is one like ticket kind of, if that helps. So we're gonna call this spawn BookMobile. She wanted a librarian BookMobile. I'm not sure, but I know I could get a bus to attack me. Okay. She wants the bus with the librarian to drop books. I know I could get a bus to attack me, but to just drop one physically, I don't know. I get making custom spawns. I just don't do XML and stuff, but still here. Well, if anybody wants to learn how, please, I will happily explain anything. And all that jazz. I'm just kind of going over it quickly because it's stuff that I'm like, oh, I know how to do that. And trying to figure out the things as on the fly. It wouldn't be an entity class because it's not an object. Bus? Businessman? I don't think so. Find all in current document. No. Okay. So because it's an object, I don't even know. I don't think it's even considered an item. Is it a vehicle? I don't think it is. It's not like that. I don't think it is. Blocks? Maybe it's easier to make a Christine bus than go for it. Well, it's definitely easier. Find all, glass, school bus, bus shuttle, city bus. So it's considered a block. It's considered a block. So I can't even drop it in a crate or anything like that. But I can use the model, 100% I can use the model to make them appear. Killer vehicle, yes we are. We're gonna make a killer vehicle because I know how to do that. So, let's take The burnt zombie is like the easiest one most of the time to pull from. I personally find it also blends into stuff easier. Usually doesn't give me any trouble, that's why. Okay, we're gonna call this a bus. And we'll call it a BookMobile bus. And we're going to change. And of course I got rid of the one that connects it. Not that. I just want to type it and like get it wrong. I need the thing that puts the bus on the person. That's what I need. This one, to add a buff. Copy. Okay, I'm gonna add that here. Make the bus tough too. Why not? We'll split it between them. We'll split it between them. Okay, and it's gonna be called bus. Do a nice capital because I've been doing that lately. And then here's the bus. So basically we have the buffs, and when it spawns in, this burnt zombie is going to spawn in with a bus on top of them by doing this effect. Add the buff. And I'm going to take the model, which is the image of the bus, and put that onto this. And that should work. Let's just set everything to 0. Because we'll make adjustments if we need it. Okay, excellent. So we have a bus, and we may need to make the zombie smaller itself and stuff like that, and adjust the size of the bus and things like that if his like body is shown through the bus. But sometimes it's perfect the way it is. So let's just try it the way it is. I've saved those things. We'll worry about the game event later. Yeah, we'll worry about the game event. Well, actually, we could do it right now because I don't think it's going to be all that difficult to do. We just need the one that's called BookMobile bus. Pretty sure that's what I called it. Yes. Save. I'm gonna add 1, and then it should spawn in the crate of books. Okay. Excellent. We probably don't need a loot crate because it's not a specific thing of books. We don't need this file. That's not the one we're using. Here's the one. So we don't need loot. We will need Twitch. Okay. BookMobile. I think the game event was called Spawn a BookMobile. Yep. Okay. Maybe like 25. We're there. How much should it cost? And also, so this is the other piece. Like, how much should it cost? And should it be PP or should it be SP or should it be bits? Everybody think about that. It's like grace level difficulty, but it drops books, which is beautiful. Okay, let's test this out while we think about that, what people think. Probably PP, but like a large amount of PP was kind of what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. We're gonna have the ASPCA ones that are spawned only through donations when I get those done. We could probably try to get those done today. Can try. Oh my. Hello, cat. I love how Lily's on cat cam, like peeking. And then we've got this one seeking attention here. That's what I thought. SP or large peepee? Not bits because I'm broken. I want to be able to spawn my own spawn. That sounds very reasonable. How's Nico, by the way? He is doing much better. He's on the meds, but he's doing much better. He's off them now. He's going to the bathroom the way he's supposed to. He's doing much better. Yes, and Jace is needy, as per usual. Yeah, he's doing so much better. So, I'm happy too. It was like stressful, like having to leave when he was like not feeling good. Super stressful that way. No red lines. That's always a good indication. Okay. The bus didn't work. Librarian did. She's got a lot of health. I have the instant kill pistol, but the bus did not. Okay, but the drop worked. Alright. So the bus didn't behave. So let's see if we can fix that. See if we can fix that. But everything else worked just fine. I'm gonna try this, but that probably is gonna give us a red line. But we'll try. And Jace just missed his mama. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Every single time that I leave, guys, they all are crazy, but Jace is the worst. I'm like, Jace and I are like bonded. We are like, I don't have a choice. This is just how it is. Attached at the hip. He's my shadow. So that's just how it goes. Nico missed me quite a lot, and he sleeps now on my pillow, and doesn't want me to leave that way. But he doesn't miss me nearly as much as, you know, the other ones. Lily misses me, but like, she doesn't like people to know about it. Could be. It could be the zombie that's the problem. Sometimes that's the case, and sometimes it's the boss itself. So let's try switching the zombie. How's little stray kitty cat that will be moving in soon? Neil insists he's not moving in soon. Insists upon it. I think he's wrong. He insists upon that. I think he's wrong. Alright, let's try putting the bus on someone else. Put this on businessman. Try that. And then try copy. Lily pretends she doesn't care. Yeah, she totally does. And then she has been asking for snuggles and pets like no tomorrow, like ridiculously. So I know she cares quite a lot. She just doesn't like to look like she does. It's very cute. You already have 3. 1 more is no big deal. That's what I keep saying. That's what I keep saying. That's how I feel about it. It's not like you're not already feeding. I know. It's no biggie. I already have 1 that has FIV, so even if that was a thing, whatever. We're fine with it. I think it's the bus that's a problem, so maybe we'll have to get a different bus. Let's see if a different bus will do the trick. So the city bus is not behaving. The school bus could do it. School bus. Ambulance, more power. Working stiff, army truck. I wanted the city bus. But we could do the school bus, the short school bus maybe. That could also work. Let's just make sure bus is also on here properly. Yes. Okay, sometimes that's like an issue. Can you get the kitty to just follow you home by accident? Neil says that if I do that, then he'll just bring it right back. How rude. Excuse me, children. No fighting. Hey, no fighting. Just sleep together in peace, in harmony, okay? The sass that is happening over here. There was a fight, you guys missed it? You don't believe he would do it? I don't know. I'm very tempted to try and find out. Ooh. What's this? Collision issue. Hello. Thank you. Get him high. Lily fights more. Here, have your own, Lily. It's okay. Have your own. Once he sees the sweet baby, he'd be sold. Especially since black cats are Neil's favorite. And it's a black kitty. He's very cute. Lead Neil to the kitty. Make Neil want the kitty. Hold the kitty. Pet the kitty. Love the kitty. I think it's a good plan. Does not want to give me this bus. It doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. The black and white cat is just light. That's Lily. Yeah, Lily. Is Lily. Nico just realized that there's catnip on the floor. He's like, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Hold the phone. I don't know. We tried this on the last one. I don't think that's gonna be it. It might be because it's vehicles, but I don't know. Yeah, catnip, hold my beer. Yeah, that's pretty much him right now. Whoa, whoa. No one told me. Luna had a little cat, little cat, little cat. Luna had a little cat. Its fur was white as snow. Or black as night. Whatever. All of them. I want all of them. I want to collect them all. I don't understand the problem. I think he could handle the internet shame of bringing it back. That's the problem. I would be horrified, but I think he could handle it, and that's upsetting. Rude. Still not working. Why is it not working? It should work just fine. What on earth? Maybe it's the zombie still. Maybe I just need to try a different zombie. But we've tried two that are almost always fine. Almost always fine, so it's weird. This businessman, the burnt zombie, those are usually my go-tos because they just work without like any real issues. Janitor. Could try the janitor. No. Sometimes it is the zombies, though. Like, sometimes they just want different zombies for you to choose for certain things. We'll try this. We'll try it. Either. Apparently Danielle and I now have a male tabby cat on top of our 3 Russian brew. He's a stray who looks like he used to belong to someone. He decided Danielle's his human now. See, it just happens. It just happens sometimes. They just want to be loved. And can you say no? This cat jumped, like, he lets me pick him up. He's a feral cat and lets me pick him up and pet him, and he runs right over and rubs on my legs. Like, come on. Feral cat. He has, like, 2 brothers and sisters, and, like, they don't do that. They're afraid of me. He's just like, I don't even know if it's a boy or girl, but he would let me check. The other day, he had, like, goops in his eyes, right? Like, not, like, infection, but just, like, normal kitty goops, right? Little goopies. And, like, he let me clean his eyes. A feral cat let me clean his eyes. What? My cats give me a hard time about that sometimes. Like, what? What? I'm just saying. Just saying. It's a good cat. Still no. I'm gonna do something that's not correct. We should not do this, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it on the zombie. See what happens. It's probably gonna give me a mistake. It's probably gonna go, excuse me, ma'am. What you doing? It's not correct. I wanna try it. I wanna see it. It's probably gonna redline. That's okay. I agree, you're his human. It's meant to be. He has claimed me. How do I say no? Like, I feed a lot of cats that are feral cats, and I have not claimed all of them. That's hard, right? I have not claimed them all because they're just like, okay, she brings food, great, we love that. Give me a little rub, and then I'm done with your bullshit. Like, no interest. Yeah, see, I think that red line's gonna be the well, there's a bus. Okay, though. Will it work? Despite the red line. No. No, it spawns bus, but as you can see, it's a problem. So, you can't do it. You can't do it, which is unfortunate. Damn you. Is it a feral cat or is it someone's outdoor pet? No, it's a feral cat. It's a feral cat because there's 3 of them and they were born to one of the other feral cats. It's for sure not an outdoor pet. It's for sure not. And people around here, if it's their pet, they put a collar on it, always. Because there's a lot of outdoor cats here and a lot of feral cats. And the way people get cats here almost entirely is they go out to find a feral cat and take one home. That's legitimately like how this cat is coming up to me. That is how people get cats here. That's just normal. There is no shelters for cats. Like nobody adopts them. That's not a thing. You just go get one at your local trash area. That's what you do. You just go pick one out and you take it home. So if it's somebody's pet, they put a collar on it. And like I would take it to the vet and get it scanned just in case there's a chip, but like it's been living there since it was a baby. And its siblings are there. There were like 6 kittens and 3 of them survived. So the first couple weeks. And so yeah, so the 3 of them I feed all the time, and I know which cat is their like dad because they look just like him. It's like Sims. Yeah, you just pick one out and it comes home with you and it just is. Ta-da! Cat. That's just how it goes. I am at an impasse. Maybe a different bus, but like I was pretty happy with that bus option. We can try this one. We can try this one. Stop moving. Okay, let's try again. That'd be an issue for me and Danielle. We would end up with so many cats if we could just go outside and get one like that. That's why I feed them. Like most of them are very happy being outdoor cats, right? Like they're very like aloof and like, yeah, they like to be petted and like scratched a little bit, but like they just want the food that you're bringing. That's all they're interested in. And like, they don't really care about you that much. They know who I am. I feel like a little bit like the Pied Piper when I go there because you'll see like cats just popping out of the woodwork because they know who you are. They know the people that feed them. But this cat like actively likes being held and wants to be held and likes to be touched, and I'm like, this cat is different. But yeah, I'm surprised I don't have a bigger problem. Like I'm surprised we don't have like 12 already, but this one wants to be mine, and Neil says no, and I disagree. He stole your heart. He did. He knows the ways. He purrs. I pet him, he purrs, he lets me pick him up, he lets me clean his eyes. I'm a happy girl. It doesn't take much. I'm like, oh. I'm easy, please. Tell him we voted, you get to keep the kitty. Chat's going to revolt if we don't get the cat. This wish. Oh, we're like that, are we? We're like that, are we? It really didn't like that one. It really didn't like that one. Oh, I didn't save this, that's why. It was trying to do too many things. Okay. Okay. Next question is, how observant is Neil? Like, would he notice another cat? He for sure would. Plus, Lily is not. So, this sweet summer child, I don't know if you know, but she's got some sass and she's got some feelings. All right. And she doesn't like change. She's a lot like me in that way. And so it takes her a little while to get used to the idea of things. I don't think she would actively hurt a kitten. But it took her a long time to be okay with Nico. But now she's fine with Nico. Totally fine. It took her like 2 weeks. And she was like, okay, fine. But she hissed at him and gave him a huge problem. We separated them and let them smell each other through the door for 2 weeks. And then she was fine. Lily would snitch. She for sure would. So when is your lawyer gonna tell me you only have sleep deprivation for a week? Just go home, Just go. No, he's gonna land with one home. I'm just gonna be like, look what came home with me. Oh my, what an accident. I took it to the vet and everything. It was an accident. Because that's the other thing, is I have to take it to the vet and I have to keep it separated for 2 weeks anyway because it hasn't been vetted, right? It's feral cat. And so just in case there's any sort of diseases and stuff like that, they have to be kept separate. So I'd have to keep it separate anyhow from the other cats because Lily has FIV, so she's very susceptible to diseases and things like this. So it would not be a secret. I don't think a secret would be a possibility. All these beautiful books, and this is not a car. Ma'am, you're fine. I am so upset right now that there's no Kate. That there's no bus happening in this game. We might not be able to get a bus. I thought for sure we would be able to. Am I doing something really wrong? Like, this is just the normal buff attached to an entity. I did it like normal. I did it on head. Maybe I should try spine. It shouldn't matter. It should at least appear, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's because of the type of block it is. But like, why does it matter? It's because it's a vehicle? Maybe vehicles can't be used that way? Owlie's done more attempts with stuff. She might know better than me. Excavator, backhoe, forklift. Car, sedans. Maybe we could do a van. Maybe it would be less unhappy with a van. Like a sedan type thing. Especially with an FIV cat in the house. Yeah, so we have to be super cautious. Like, if I were to do it, I'd have to be super careful, and like I would need to make sure that there's like we have a big enough space here to keep a cat separate. That's not a problem at all. And we would need to keep them separate so that they get used to each other anyway. So is it a big deal? No. We could do it. It's making sure we get the vetting done and all that, and have Neil be okay with the process. He would He would have to be okay with the process. Could I convince him? Maybe. I'm doing my best because I really want this cat to come home with me. I think he loves me. I'm convinced. I don't see it have a mesh. I want this to have a mesh and it doesn't. Is it just because the mesh is somewhere else? Trucks. This is the first one. Okay, let's try this. This is very possibly not going to work. But we can try. This is just a car. This is just a car. Just like, can I get the car to show up though? That's my question. Can I just get a car? JC would like having a new friend, huh? Someone else to pick on? It would be great. I don't know if you know this, guys, but JC loves to pick fights that he can't win. And then act all upset when other people decide to defend themselves. Very upsetting. You are not what I'm hoping for. I am so upset right now about this librarian issue. So, I don't know that I can get this bus to spawn in. And I'm not I tried to do a car and it wasn't working. I am stuck. I'm stuck. And it could just be because it won't allow vehicles to be attached to entities, right? It's very possible that it won't allow that because it's a vehicle and not an object or something. It could be that. Or I'm doing something wrong. But that very well could be the issue. I've never tried to do vehicle on an entity before. So... we could make the librarian like bigger and have her drop a lot more books. We could do that. We could try to attach something, a book or something to her. We could try that. We'll quit the game for a second just so we don't have that playing in the background. You don't understand why you can play any game with your controller except Spirity? They probably just don't have it set up for a controller. They probably just didn't do any key binding and testing with it. It's probably what it is. They just didn't set it up with controller at all. They usually say on Steam if they have controller or not. If it's a Steam game. So it won't let us do a bus. What could we do? Okay. We can make her bigger. Oh, actually, let me take this. Copy. Let's give her something. Let's give her something. They have. I've been playing with controller my handheld and I haven't played with my old controller, but it's really bad stick drift. Oh, that's weird. A really big, okay, so we can make her bigger. So we'll do size. So we're just gonna pull this, property, copy it. We'll add that in. You can make her twice the size. At least for now. If we don't like how big she is, we'll fix it. We can make her 3,000. All right, let's see if we can find like a book or something that we put in her hand, maybe? We can try to put it in her hand anyway. We can try. We can certainly try. Okay. Try. No. Stop editing my files. Oh, we could have her carrying a book sale sign. I wonder if she can carry the sign. Look at my sign. Here's your sign. Okay. And I wanted to attach to her hand. I don't know if it's hand or hands. It might not work. Hold on. Let me look. Let me look at buffs here. It'll be called parent transform. Skull, head, rabbit head. Left hand. Okay, so I can do like left hand. Okay. Copy. Okay, let's try it. I'm just gonna try it plain like that for now without touching anything. I'm sure it'll be looking wrong, but let's try it. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it does a thing. Since the bus isn't working, we may have to change what it's called too. I don't know. Maybe call it librarian, or maybe call it bookseller. She's like, look at my sign. I have a sign for books. Buy the books. She's gonna whack you with her sign. I wish she could. That would be amazing. Amazing. Whack. Whack. Pop in here. So I want to stream that game, but the key bindings are awful. Everything is keyboard, no mouse. Oh, weird. That's very weird. And you can't rebind to a mouse? I'm assuming no. Did I not save? I don't think she had anything in her hand. Let me try it again. But this time I'm gonna just spawn in the librarian. It's not in her hand. It's not in her hand. You have nothing in your hand, ma'am. Did I not save anything? That's what it was. I didn't save it. I didn't save it. I didn't save. That'll do it every time. Not saving. And no, it doesn't register any mouse clicks. That's obnoxious. That's frustrating. Is it a game that's still like in development, Anna? Because maybe they're working on it. Maybe you can like submit like feedback to the devs. Could be a thing. Or it's okay. She's bigger this time. I don't know if the hand worked, but we're gonna. No, I don't want the game events. I want librarian. Whoa, I spawned 2. I thought for a second she had 4 hands. But she does not. This is her size. She's quite big. She's Scary Librarian. Hello, Scary. She does not have a sign in her hands. Her fingers look crazy weird. This big. Crazy weird. Okay. So the sign's not working. Disappointment. Disappointment. I know the sign works to add to stuff, but maybe it doesn't work to add to her hand. I don't know. It should. It should behave. Obviously, I didn't like plan any of this, so it's not like I'm doing this on the fly. This is the real process, guys. This is how it goes. All right. So I'm gonna remove that. XML's being grumpy. It really is. What the heck? You just found mini donuts in your pantry? Oh my god, Jinxie. What a good find. They weren't there this morning? Well, winning. Hashtag winning. Case. Bookstore sign. We don't want that. That would be really big. Yeah, we want a random book pile. Maybe a book pile. Maybe? Which one? I don't know. Spear Hunter? Invisible Killer? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Tried to keep finding while having the new controller connected. So it picks up the old controller, it just doesn't recognize that there's a controller at all when you try your new one. That's so weird. I hate when technology doesn't do the things it's supposed to be able to do. He's just getting cozy. He just wants to sleep with his head on my arm and get super cozy. He thinks it's bedtime. Like, he's ready. I am not. Why is XML being funny? Did they change something where I can't do this? I feel like I'm being punked right now. No? I kind of want to give her something else that I know works. kind of want to give her something else that I know absolutely works. So let me do this. I want to know, is it the object? Is it like, where's the disconnect happening? Okay. Can spend my gamer pup all week, been sleeping on my lap while I'm playing stuff in the evening. That's amazing. Love that. Jace is like that all the time. Like right now, he just, okay. He's doing his thing. He's like, hi guys, I'm sleeping here. He's just on my arm, doing what he do. Maybe game needs to restart? Maybe. It shouldn't. But because I just restarted like, I don't know, 2 times ago because I was forced a hard restart. Forced you. Now you're off camera. You gotta stay in camera, cat. You gotta, don't you know how to streamer? You gotta stay on the camera. Alright, so that's not even working for her hand at all, I don't think. She's got the glow of it though. Hold on. It's on her spine, not her hand though. Somewhere. She's got the glow of something. The sun? Like, she's glowy. I'm trying to figure out where the problem is. Maybe it's the left hand thing. Maybe it's a left hand thing. Fine. I just wanted to make her extra special, and so we knew she was librarian. I mean, we can easily make a big lady that drops books. That's already done. Like, that's already happening. But, like, that's difficult, right? We could even make her drop several crates of books. Also fine if we want to do that. We could make, if we wanted to make the crates look different, we could probably do that too. Make them drop like bookshelves if we want to, maybe. So these are additional options. I'm just trying to figure out where the disconnect is. And that's annoying. Okay. So she's not even getting the thing on her head. Why? Why though? We're getting like the light of it, but not the object itself. She's just shiny. It's so weird though. It's weird. We're gonna go copy that. We're gonna paste it here. Just because then it's exactly the same. And I made her before, so she was working before. Here, we'll even make her her normal size, so it doesn't even mess with anything like that. Okay. Let's try. Let's try. I just want to figure out what the heck's the problem with this buff stuff. Because there was going to be other things I wanted to make, and like if the buffs are giving me weird problems, then I may have to do some stuff off stream. Your children went crazy, missed the last 5 minutes. That's okay. We just kind of went back to things I knew worked before, and that we have another spawn that it works for. We're trying. Okay, so this works now. Look, we have a little thing. So it was like inside her body, but even before it was in her hands. Okay. Okay, so exit. We're gonna try moving one thing at a time. Just one thing. We'll make her 1.5. Okay. I'm gonna start with that. One thing at a time. It is being difficult. We could move on. That's true, we could. Hello. You see how needy he is? He's so cute. He's needy. He just wants to snuggle. Yeah. And then he wants to lay in my arm. There you go. All right. So now she's bigger and the arrow's above her head. Okay. One small change at a time. That's all we're doing. Just to try to figure out what's going on. Hey, Buffs. Now I'm gonna try something real weird. See what you do about that. We can move on if this one's being difficult. That's true. I'd like to make something for you though. Even if we just drop a whole bunch of book crates from her, she's like difficult and she drops a whole bunch of book crates, we can do that. Worst case scenario, we drop a bunch of book crates. They can look like regular book crates or they could look like bookcases. You know, we could do that. Now it's on her hand. Now it's on her hand, y'all. I don't know if you saw it, but it was on her hand. See, on her hand. All right. Things are happening. Things are happening. All right. So that's working. It's working. Good. Good. Now, let's try the sign. Book, that sign. Not this kind of book shine. Book sale. Book sale ad. Small thing at a time. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just adjusting my position, cat. You lost internet for a minute? That's okay. That's okay. So I had some other ideas for things. So we also want to make the animal spawns for the ASPCA. I want to do that. Now I don't have to necessarily do that on stream, but it could be fun. She has a sign on her hand. Okay. All right. Why did it not work before? I don't know. We probably had something typed in funny or something. Like, whatever. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I wonder if that means we could have the bus, though, to be honest. He has a sign. Are you gonna go? Are you done? Okay. I'm gonna... So the sign's working. I'm gonna try the bus. Because I wonder if we had something very weird wrong. Or if it really is this. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to make sure I'm like not crazy. The bus has an at in front of it. The other one did not. Yes, but that shouldn't matter. I've definitely used things with ats before, and it didn't matter. So it should be fine. And maybe I just had like missed something before and like didn't get something typed in or something maybe. And so like when I recopied everything, oh my god, it's on her head. Oh my god, the bus is on her head. Oh my god, I definitely typed something wrong then. All right. Maybe we can kind of undo and make stuff happen. Oh my god, she has a bus on her head. Look at her. She's so pretty. Oh, we love that for her. Aww. So kind, so sweet. Okay. All right. Exit. All right. Success. It's not something you see everything. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What are you talking about? We see that all the time. Oh, this is in the wrong thing. We're just gonna change that. Just gonna change that. See what happens. Might not have been what we originally went for, but it's kind of better to be honest. But we can always go back to that. Let's see if we can make the bus happen though, because then if we can make the bus happen, we just get the librarian back and just by herself without that and done. Bam, bam. And then we spawn both in, done. But if we want a bus on her head, we got that too. She is one with the BookMobile. All right, she has become one with it. Meshed. Her love of books knows no bounds. See, that didn't work. That didn't work, unless it's just being weird. Yeah, see, that didn't work. Interesting. Interesting. It's the positioning that's the issue. It didn't like when I changed the positioning. So the offset, let's see if we can fix the offset and if that allows it. She's Book McBussy. Hey, if we like it, we can keep it. If we like it, we'll keep it. It's your spawn, Ugg. You tell me. I'll keep working on it though, because I think we're close to figuring out what's going on. It, for some reason, doesn't like it to be like exactly in the middle of her for some reason. You should be ashamed of that, but I'm not. Why? Look, this thing is being so... He was sleeping on my hand, which is sweet. Oh, it's on her head again. Damn. Which is where it's supposed to be honest. Okay. Okay. So it's now centered. She kind of looks like she's driving the bus. I could probably make it look where she's driving the bus. I could probably make that happen. It would take some finagling. And that's hilarious. Driving like Flintstones, she was. It's like a toddler costume. It is. Okay. What does that do? Little kids with their car boxes. Kind of funny. What does that button do? That's kind of how I feel whenever I make XML stuff happen. I just want to know, what does that do? What would that look like? Does that work? That's kind of what you do. Try stuff and you see what it do. Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am, excuse me. It's beautiful. Okay, it's almost perfect. I need to make her like a little bit bigger. And I want it to go down, which we can do. Actually, maybe she's the perfect size, to be honest. I kind of want her in the bus now. I kind of want her in the bus, like one with the bus. Okay, so local offset, that would be a center thing. And 25 maybe? It might be the opposite direction. It might be 1.5. I'm trying to think. I'm bad with these, but that's okay. We're gonna just play with it. I think size is right, bus needs to be lower. Yeah, that's what we're gonna try. I think it's the center one. So go up and down. Just like crazy librarian driving the bus. It's not gonna like drive, but it's gonna swing about when she walks, and I don't care. Be like, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Amusing, and that's all we care about. Librarian? Oh, that's the wrong direction. Okay. Wrong direction. Exit. Exit. So we're gonna do like a 1.5. See if that behaves. Okay, maybe not 1.5 actually. Maybe not 1.5. That seems... Because 0 and then... Let's just try like 1? It probably is a little bit more than 1, I would think, but maybe not. Maybe I needed to be negatives too. It was 0 and then it needed to be then 0.5. That's still technically bigger than 0. So I'm thinking we might actually want a negative. Now that I'm thinking about it. But let's try it out first. Let's see. Yeah, we want a negative. Okay. I'm just seeing that and it was floating above her head, so it's a negative. Okay. So we want a negative 0.5 maybe. Sleeping on my hands. Turn the camera maybe a little bit. Maybe. He's like keeps touching the camera though, so it might not be working. Nope. He keeps touching it. Stop touching the camera, buddy. Kick the cat off my hand. He'll be back, I'm sure. Oh, it's tumbling. Can't tell if it's right. Oh, that's very close. It's very close. I think I need it to be a slightly bigger. It's like slightly taller. But oh my god, it's so close. Let's take the AI off. Let her see me. Yes, ma'am. You all right? Baby girl? Alright. It's close. She's just having a hairball, friends. She's probably not going to throw it up on camera. She rarely does. She just plays with it for a long time. Sounds horrible while she does it. Looks like an angry toddler, vroom vroom. Like with the car that we're playing like... Yep. Exactly. 100%. I love that. She's like, this is my BookMobile! Also, I'm getting donuts. Good for you. Her feet are sticking out, but I almost don't care. Because that's so funny! Okay, I also need to give her, like, bear hitting hands. Otherwise, we're gonna be in the bus with her all... Like, I think we're gonna be in the bus with her all the time. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to see. But I love her so much in the bus. We're just in the bus with the lady. We're riding the bus. It's gonna be horrible to fight with, and I kinda don't care. Okay. You have to go in the bus to get your books. Yeah. Okay, though. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna change her to like 2000 just because I'm not sure if getting it confused by the bus is gonna be like a big huge factor for killing her. It might be. Oh my god. And we'll have her drop like 2 crates. We'll have her drop like 2 crates. It'll be great. Okay. All right. Do we want to adjust her more? I can make her hit like a bear. Especially when Whiskey spams his bears. Yeah, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems. Or do we just like her hitting like that? Like, she doesn't hit that hard because she has to, like, get the bus through you, but, like, she's fast, so she's gonna get the bus. You're gonna be on the bus is what's gonna happen. You're gonna be on the bus. Whether you like it or not. Her logistics are challenging enough. Okay, that's fair. Here we go. That's very manageable. I'm gonna do slightly more like that. Okay. And we'll test out the game event. I'm surprised that like it took so long. I don't know what I did wrong at first. Something was wrong at first. I don't know what. Something was massively wrong in my stuff. Big error somewhere. Maybe I didn't have like a quotation mark or something like that. But glad we got it fixed because like I'm so excited to have the bus part. That's what I was really hoping for. We stuck with it. We got a bus to attack us. That's all we really wanted. A little Flintstones bus in our lives. We're gonna do the BookMobile. Here she comes! AI's off. Oh yeah, her feet are even out of, oh, it's beautiful. Please hold. Hello, ma'am. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. And her feet are slightly out back here, but you're really not going to notice that. Uh-huh. Yes. She's giving me Fifth Element multi-pass? Okay, okay. And she's going to run at us or run away, one or the other. She doesn't know where we are. Hello, ma'am. I'm over here. I would like to get a book. Hello? Hello, ma'am? I confused her with taking the AI off. She's like, I no longer want to do anything but sell books. We're on the bus. Get on the bus! I will spawn another one. I will spawn another one, because something's wrong. She was attacking, and now she's not. Oh, what's wrong? Ooh, there were updates. There were updates to the meshes for Unity 5. So Unity had an update and there's been changes. Maybe that was our issue. That's what the error is saying. Interesting. Are you not able to hit me? Okay, I'll make her hit like a bear just so that she can hit me. Secret God mode, right? The ultimate not able to be hit mode. I mean, in God mode, they should still hit you. It's just when the AI is off that they shouldn't be able to hit you, but... She's trying to figure out where the parking space is. Maybe. She's like, I'm trying to park here. You can't get a book until after I've parked. Calm down. Calm down. But maybe we did something wrong earlier that was causing some issues with Unity, previous Unity. Give me all these books. I should not have all these books. Oh, I'm gonna get so smart up in here. This is my test world. This world does not matter, but... Okay. And if I just know that that error pops up, it probably means something. I just don't know what. I don't want the entity. I want the game events. So she runs. She can hit us. She can hit us. Okay, very successfully can hit us. Okay, she can hit us. She spawns the 2 book crates. The bus is beautiful. I think she's ready. She's ready. We just have to add the Twitch stuff, but that's the easy part. Let's be honest. Like, it's already existing. We just have to decide how much it costs. Maybe this for PP is positive, false. Add cooldown, true. Cooldown amount. I don't know. I don't care that much about the cooldown amount. One minute in between. Calling this BookMobile. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. We got one. All right. Might have to quit that anyway, because we made changes to the Twitch if we want to test it out. Which I kind of do. Kind of want to make sure it's behaving before we go pop it on a server. And while we do that, let's see. Can I make a poll happen? Make a poll happen. Regular Twitch poll. What next? Give you some options. You do some housework stuff. Fair. Fair. Sir? Cat? What are you doing on my desk? He's on this side of my desk, but he never gets up here. It's very weird. Very weird that you got up there. Very weird, child. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give options in chat for what we're gonna do next. So we can play 7 days. I can add this to the server. We can just play 7 days straight. We can make the ASPCA dono spawns for the animals that are helpers. We could work on some of that XML editing. I could make a mimic, which is just like, I would make it an attacking chest. I can't make the chest be sometimes something else. Not yet. We can make an attacking chest. We could make Hell Rider, which would be a biker zombie with a burning barrel on his head so that it just smokes like a smaller one. And then we could do Smokey the Bear, a bear with a chimney that makes him smoke. So we could do those. So those are going to be the vote options in the poll. So you guys go ahead and vote for what you would like to see while I test this out real fast. This is just testing, so I mean, if you spawn stuff, I mean, you know, I have the cheaty gun, so I don't recommend it, but you can do what you want. I'm not anybody's mom. Can you trigger something when a safe is unlocked? Theoretically, yes. I'm not sure if I know how to do it, so I would probably not do it on stream. But theoretically, yes. I'm at too low of game stage. I don't know what game stage we're at now, but plenty of game stage is what it is. Plenty. Okay. BookMobile. And it works. Nice. Gorgeous. Functions. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. And the mimic could be a spawn that happens when a specific safe or locked chest has been unlocked. Possibly. It would be difficult. Like, I could make it happen. So I'm saying that yes, it's theoretically possible because that's exactly how Prime has it set up right now to have that happen in some of the POIs. So if you've noticed in some of the POIs, when you turn off like the fire, or when you go across a certain place, there's an explosion, or zombies open a door and stuff like that. Those zombies did not exist until you did that. They spawned in based on that game event of you touching or walking or doing. So yes, but that is in a POI, and I would have to adjust POIs to do that. But I don't know if I could do it for every single time you open up a safe. Possibly. And that is intriguing. And I'm going to write it down. Because I think it's possible. But I don't know if I would have to change every single POI or if I would need to adjust by the safe. You know what I mean? I'm guessing it would be based on POI, which would be really hefty to do. But it does mean that there's a lot of good options for people who make like adventure maps. It becomes a thing. So that's for sure possible. Anyway, we had 1 vote for Hellrider and 2 votes for Play 7 Days. So we're gonna play some 7 Days.